Hello, my name is Jennifer. These are my sisters and this is my mom. Like so many kids in America today, my parents lost their money in a mortgage situation. We had a nice house, I had my own room, I had friends. My parents, like most parents, wanted the best for their kids, so when the opportunity came along to move on up, my parents took the chance. They sold their home in the hopes of buying a better home in a better neighborhood. I know that millions of homeowners have lost their homes, but we the kids are the face of being homeless. In some cases, the fault is with the parents. Shame on them for not being more careful. But in many cases, the fault is with the unscrupulous real estate agents, attorneys, and last but not least, the banks. In our case, the closing attorney representing a bank gave my parents' check to the real estate agent who took my parents' check to this bank, and despite the fact that the check was not made out to him and that my parents had not endorsed the check, a check in the amount of $68,385.47, the bank broke all protocols and allowed their business client to deposit the check in his account. Several days later, he went back to the bank, withdrew $42,000, went to another bank, forged my parents' signature, and from there the money and the agent disappears. As a result, we were forced to move out of our own house. With no money, we had to move from place to place. Finally, we were homeless. The stress broke my parents apart. With no home, with no money, we have come to know what it is to be hungry. Not to have new clothes for school and to sleep on the floor, and I mean the bare floor. We had to live out of my mom's car, and then even that was taken away. When I hear that the banks are starting to foreclose on homes again because they have looked the situation over and everything is right and proper, well, let me put it like this. Banks do not always tell the truth. Banks use their powers to hide things. Like any transaction over $10,000 is supposed to be reported to the FBI. Well, how come the FBI has never contacted us? At one point, the bank said the federal authorities lack jurisdiction because the amount is $75,000. Even our congressmen and the senators are afraid to take on these banks. We know because we have been there, done that. Where is all the talk of family values? Is this what the WikiLeaks are all about? If your mom and dad have lost their homes, if you lie awake at night thinking about how your life has changed, first, it is not your fault. Second, if you want to talk about it, we want to hear from you. We are the face of the mortgage crisis. It is our lives and our future that is being destroyed so that the banks can pass out mega bonuses. Write to us and tell us, and then we can tell the world. Write to us at ofby4@verizon.net or care of P.O. Box 431, Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 02860. Oh, by the way, the bank that caused all this grief, the bank that has caused my mom and sisters to start talking about suicide, that bank is the Bank of America.